Hey, it's Clay, and this will be a video chart on ticker symbol FCEL. We will take a look at the 30-minute time frame. If you're not sure what I mean by 30-minute, I do offer an explanation video at that link. So if you go there, I'll explain in detail. Did this analysis several times the past week here, so that is where the green and red line annotations are coming from. And overall, the chart is still perfectly fine. A little disappointing that the price ultimately fell back below this 210 mark, but I don't say that in the sense of, so therefore this thing's going to crash and it's going back to $1.70. I don't mean in that sense. I just mean it in a, best case scenario, what would make the chart look the absolute best going forward would have been holding up above that level. But again, it's not like the price or the chart is totally destroyed or anything like that. In fact, I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of that line because from a presentation standpoint and not wanting to risk causing confusion because there's lines and clutter everywhere, let's try to keep this as clean as possible. And really the main level to watch going forward, and this will mean a little bit more to those of you that have watched the past videos, but as I've talked about in the past, watch that purple line there, the 50-period moving average. Watch that purple line, 50-period moving average. And you can see that provided a bounce point right there. And now you look at where it closed right at that level. So there are going to be a whole lot of people watching that area going into next week, wondering if that level can indeed hold up. And again, I'm not saying that this area is a do or die level, but if the price does break below there, then, and like I said, even if you have a very surface deep basic understanding of charts, I'm sure you've heard of the 50-period moving average, and you know that when the price is up above it, ideally speaking, you want to see the price stay above it because that's what's going to make the trend look the healthiest. Now, like I said, though, if the price doesn't hold above it, not the end of the world, but the next key level of support at that point in time would be down there right around the $1.95 mark. So I'm not saying it's dropping straight down to $1.95. My point is, especially if it's a high volume break to the downside of that moving average, wouldn't be shocking at all to see the price start to drift down towards that area. Over the next few days, next week. As far as levels of resistance are concerned, nothing new here to report. Still have that overall level up there around 225. But at this point in time, at least in my opinion, top priority is not necessarily about breaking levels of resistance, more so all about going through a healthy consolidation and maintaining the level of support. So let's see if the bulls can get that job done or not next week. First off, thanks so much for watching the entire video. Real quick, before you go, I want to invite you to a live webinar, web class, training, workshop, online event, whatever you want to call it, but it will be me live revealing to you what I've discovered that has allowed me to transform myself from being an employee to being my own boss, including how I had only one losing day out of 73 days in total. I'm going to cover 3 keys that have helped me unlock profitable consistency within the markets. The first key is super weird, but in a productive type of way. The second key is super awesome because it quite literally is wired into our DNA as humans, making it very easy to use. But in a cruel way, this becomes a pitfall for many traders. I'll explain it all though, including how to avoid the pitfall that it creates for some. And yeah, the third key, when you hear it, sounds way too good to be true, but it's not, and I'll show you how it all works. Then at the end, I open it up for a question and answer session that is, again, totally live. Even if you can't make the live session, please still sign up as it will be recorded, and you can go back and watch the replay that I will send you. Click the image on the screen or click the link down in the description box so you can get the date and time and claim your spot, which I should note is limited due to the fact that this truly is a live event. If you have any questions, let me know. If not, I'll be seeing you soon.